A-C-K. Act.
Decoding is a word identification skill that allows readers to use the relationship between letters and sounds to recognize words in print. Readers use decoding skills to identify words when they read and to spell words when they write. Readers must be able to decode or identify words independently and rapidly in order to read fluently enough to understand what they read. Phonics is a highly recommended strategy for teaching decoding that enables beginner readers to read words independently and accurately so they can focus on understanding what they read rather than on struggling to sound out each word. You'll now watch a learner and a tutor practicing phonics using a multisensory approach. With this approach, learners use manipulatives to help them practice phonics with touch and movement.
Okay, Jonathan, so some of the exercises we're going to do today are going to help to build a foundation of the sounds that different letters have, so that the more we practice, it becomes automatic for you that when you see a letter, you know the sound that it makes, so that you will automatically blend those letters in and recognize new words and help you write new words and other words that we may not be familiar with. So it may sound fundamental, but it's a really solid building block that's going to get you to those long-term goals that we're looking for, okay? Okay, we have another way we can practice our sounds and the recognition of letters. And the more senses that we involve in our practice and our repetition, the better these things stay with us and we learn, and again builds that really good foundation we've been talking about that will help you with new words as time goes on. So we're really building that foundation by involving all your senses. So let's take a look at these word families on here. They're just 2 letters, but they are considered word families, and we see them in a lot of our language. So what's AT?
AT, at.
Good. How about OB?
OB, ob.
Good. OG?
OG, og.
Good. And how about AD?
AD, add.
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 The D. Add.
Add.
Good. Okay, now we're going to add another cup on here. Now some of these are going to make words that are real words. Some are just going to make sounds, but we're working on sounds anyway, so we'll see some words that are real words and some that aren't. So, what word do we have now?
Mad.
M-A-D.
Mad. Mad.
And if we turn that just a little bit, we have a G in front. Now we have G-A-D.
Add.
How about H-A-D?
Had.
And the sounds?
Add.
Huh?
Add.
Good. How about, is that a word?
Add.
How about that with an L-A-D?
Add. Lad.
Good. How about this? J-A-D. Do you think that's a word?
Add. Jad.
I bet you know this one. F-A-D.
Add. Fad.
Fad. Good. And how about this one? D-A-D.
Add. Dad.
Good. And here's another one.
Add. Sad.
Good. How about I let you take this over and you can pick one of those word families that you like and make some words for me. How's that?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. What's that word family? O-G.
OG. Og.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your first word there?
Hog.
Okay. And the sounds are?
Og. Hog.
The sounds of each of those?
Og.
Good.
Og.
Okay.
Og. No.
You got it.
Og.
Right.
Frog.
Frog. Good. With an L in front of the O-G?
Og.
Good.
Log.
Mm-hmm.
Og. Jog.
Jog. Good.
Og. Fog. Dog. Or dog.
D-A-G.
Dog.
Good. Is there a different one we can pick? Do we do them all? Okay, how about this one? This is the word family of ob.
Ob. Sob. Ob. Rob.
And spell that for me.
R-O-B.
And you got the sounds right. Good. Okay, next one.
Ob. Cob.
With a C-O-B. Good.
Bob.
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 Okay.
Ob, Bob.
With a P?
With P.
Good.
Ob, knob.
And one more.
Ob, mob.
Good job. So Jonathan, we did a lot of work today. We went through a lot of sounds and a lot of different ways of practicing and reinforcing sounding out words and letters. What was your take on that? Did you feel good about it? What were the things that you liked?
I liked most of it.
Okay. How about the repetition? Did it feel too repetitious, or was it really getting easier every time we kind of covered some of the same things when we would do sounds and letters and words?
Got easier, but there are some hard areas.
So let me ask you as well, of all of the different ways that we practiced today, how do you think you would use some of these techniques and skills in your everyday life when you're out and about? How do you think you might use some of these?
I'll use them on like street signs, signs in stores, places, buildings, so I know where to go. Help me read better, know what the words are, and then spell them and write them out.
Good. Good. I'm glad it'll help, and we'll keep working on those then.
Okay.
Good.
You've just seen a learner and a tutor practicing phonics tasks that help learners identify words as they read and spell words as they write. This type of focused practice should take up no more than 20 minutes of any given lesson. You can ask your local literacy program or an adult literacy listserv for advice on curriculum choices that provide structured, sequential phonics practice.